Now, ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa will introduce the Service Delivery Action Plan to thousands of his party's councillors at the FNB Stadium in Johannesburg later this morning. Adopted by the party's Special National Executive Committee meeting at the weekend, the plan seeks to find solutions to widespread service delivery failures in the country's 257 municipalities led by the ANC. And we have our reporter, Samkele Maseko, who's at the FNB Stadium, joined by the ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbalula. So let's take you there now. Samkele, good morning. So just over a year out to the 2026 local government elections, the ANC seems to be gearing up for that. Good morning.
Indeed, Sakina, the ANC seems to be gearing up for those 2026 local government elections. They will be trying to speak about problems they created in municipalities that are largely crumbling across the country. And you've got that story that they always tell about a good revival story of eThekwini municipality led by Mayor Cyril Ramaphosa, and also that team led by former Director General in the presidency. That would be Dr. Cassius Lubisi. But I'm going to bring in the Secretary General of the ANC, Fikile Mbalula, to further expand on the essence of calling all the over 4,000 ANC councillors across the country. Mr. Mbalula, just the essence of calling all of these councillors here, looking at the problems besieging South African municipalities, the Sabotla municipality, you go to Mangaung municipality, where you are also from, you also come to Johannesburg. You got a report from Dixon Mosamula, the Deputy Minister of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs, and your own researchers saying that there are some good fruits showing up in the city of Johannesburg. What is the essence of this particular gathering today?
We have finished, good morning and good morning to all the listeners. We have finished a special National Executive Committee which culminate into this roll call. In this roll call, we will give and deliver an action plan that has been adopted by the National Executive Committee. The President will deliver the marching orders in terms of the do's and don'ts, consolidating our work around the local government. As you would have said, there are many challenges that we have seen in local government, and this action plan is about how we fix and on the part of government and the ANC. In terms of governance, governance in terms of leadership, on the defects that we have seen in relation to are we appointing the right people? We have seen that we have not done that. We need to act on that to get the right people in the right spaces. We have seen that where we've got the right people implementing and working at an administrative level, we have seen the results. And our connectivity with the people is important on matters of service delivery. Government coming to the party and society working hand in hand with government.
Who are those that you've deployed wrongly within these particular municipalities, whether it be mayors, MMCs, or the bureaucrats, your municipal managers, your CFOs, etc.?
We have deployed wrongly in terms of some of the municipal managers, and that program has been continuing to correct that. But at the present moment, in terms of the action plan, we need to move decisively in that regard. There should be no municipality that have got underqualified people, people with no experience at that particular level, in terms of bringing services to the people. In terms of our councillors, we are going to perfect our pledge going forward. In terms of also where there is underperformance, we deal with that. But where people are doing well, we support them, because there are those that are actually doing well. There are offshoots of good work in different municipalities, and that work must be supported. And this action plan is about consolidation. It's not about restating the problem statement. We've got the strategy, we've got the plan. The key question is our monitoring and evaluation and intervention and acting decisively where there are defects. This plan will be monitored in 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. Going forward, we have consolidated the things that we need to do. The biggest Achilles heel we are facing now, after electricity, it is water. It's going to be up there. It is up there. Working with municipalities and national government to overcome the challenges of water crisis in our communities.
How can someone who doesn't have an engineering degree oversee a problem of trying to resolve the water crisis in South Africa? That needs technical skills, but yet you've got people deployed in provinces, in national government, who've got no iota of a clue of civil engineering, particularly water engineering, yet you think you can resolve this particular crisis. You come to Johannesburg, where you stay, around Sandton, those particular areas, water tankers have become the norm of people in those affluent areas drinking water that comes from water tankers.
Water is going to be like how we dealt with electricity, going forward, elevated in terms of interventions that are made, short term and long term. We know that the reservoirs have dried up, and where we've got challenges in terms of infrastructure destruction, we must deal with that. This challenge is equally double sword, in the sense that whilst you've got challenges of people who do not have the capacity, like you said, engineering, but you equally have a challenge of infrastructure destruction by criminal elements. So both of those you need to deal with. We have admitted, and that is why in our action plan we are dealing with this aggressively. We will be, as the ANC, give feedback after every 3 months in terms of our intervention plans and the work that we are doing. People don't want to hear the talk, they want to see us walking the talk and giving feedback, and that being felt on the ground. That's what is important.
Are you happy with the state of Johannesburg and Mayor Tadamura?
We are getting there, and there's still a lot that still need to be covered. And the energy and the enthusiasm and determination in Johannesburg, we can see it, but we think we can do better.
Will you be firing any mayors in the next 2 weeks?
Firing or not firing will depend on the reports that we've got and the evaluation that we have done in terms of our councillors. I wouldn't want to call it firing, I would want to call it intervention. There will be intervention, you will see, in most of the municipalities that are underperforming, but over and above, because of governance issues and leadership, we are going definitely to intervene on those going forward.
Thank you very much. That is Secretary General of the African National Congress, Fikile Mbalula, speaking about their weekend NEC. And this particular program today of speaking to the over 4,000 councillors, saying there will be interventions in the various municipalities across the country. Sakina.
Interesting one there, Sam, also considering that there has already been pushback and defiance from the mayors, municipal managers and speakers in the Free State, whom the ANC wanted to redeploy. So it's going to be interesting to see how all of this actually pans out. But that's Samkele Maseko along with Natasha Piri. They are obviously out there at Nasrec to bring us a blow-by-blow coverage of what's happening there today.